Wow, do I need a tweezing? Son of a gun. I don't know if I have my eye makeup smeared or if I just have black eyes. I know I'm late, guys. I had to wait for the dogs to come in. I had let them out, and if I had not waited for them to come in, I would have had to stop this in a few minutes anyway, so I decided to wait. Okay. Hi, how are you, Myra? Thanks for the shares. I have to tell you, I spend so much time on that Poshmark app, sharing my stuff, sharing other people's stuff. It's a bloody full-time job. It really is. At some point, I would appreciate it if any of you has time to take a look at the new designs that I did on my Etsy store. Oh, it was a long time, Sandy. It really was a long time. I had to wait, I guess it was close to a half hour, but it was worth it. Yeah, just to take a look and tell me what you think of the designs, because I've been doing that. I hadn't done it for a while and I really missed it. I love doing that. I really do. It just tickles me to, watch. No, I did those. I'm not sure what you're asking, Myra. Um, oh, for YouTube, yeah, I called Google to try to get the information about the YouTube, that email that I had gotten. And that's what I wanted to talk about for anybody because it's happened to me about many other things. And they do call it phishing, where people are trying to get your information for some reason or another. And, I guess once they have your information, they can pretend to be you and create all kinds of havoc. But I've gotten it many times where they tell me that a bank account of mine has been compromised and they'll talk about it and it'll be a bank I don't even have any money in. So I guess they just figure if they send it to enough people, it will apply to some. So if they get lucky, they can get the information of some people. Honey, go sit. You have to go sit, little girl. Go sit. Go sit. Go sit. Mommy will see you later. You have to go sit. Go sit. I swear. I had gotten an email earlier today, Patty. Go sit. I had gotten an email earlier today that was supposedly written by, yeah, it was supposedly written by the YouTube support team. And it said that there was a complaint that I had too many spam or spammy videos. And I thought, first of all, what is a spam video? I don't have a clue what that means. But they said that they had to review my channel and not to worry, that all I needed to do was to give them the name of my channel, which when you think about it is really stupid, because if they're telling you somebody made a complaint, presumably they already have the name of your channel. They wanted to know, hi, how are you? Good to see you. Presumably they'd have that information. They wanted to know copyright, yes or no. What the hell does that mean? Would you like a copyright? Do you have a copyright? Have you infringed on a copyright? What does that mean? So the reason I'm bringing it up tonight is just if anybody else gets it, not only for this, but for anything. My initial reaction was it scared me because it looked official and because I really love, I love my channel. I love the people that I've interacted with, and I have heard that people's channels have been compromised along the way, so I didn't want to risk it. And to tell you the truth, today was not a good day for me to get that message because I already was feeling very stressed about a lot of other things. So I just didn't need that added to the whole thing. So I was I was on the phone waiting for them for a long time, but when I told the girl that I spoke to, I said it was a little scary. Yes, I did really feel that it was not real, but there was a chance that it could have been. I couldn't risk, and of course, what it said was, don't make any videos in the meanwhile. Well, that's really great because if you don't make any videos in the meanwhile, it sounds like you'd be really scared because you wouldn't be able to get any information out there that you can share with people. And I said, there's no way. The first thing I did was make a video. So when I spoke to them, hi, Mary, they told me that it was bogus. And the girl told me that I should block the sender, which I ultimately did, that somebody was definitely trying to get my information. And it's just, once again, it just takes me back to the seamier side of life. And I just don't get people like that. I don't. I know they're out there. I am no Pollyanna. I am not generally stupid, but I don't understand the mind of somebody whose focus in life is to make other people miserable. I don't get it. Why? I mean, why? Maybe there's money in it? I don't know. Hi, Nona. Good to see you. So, again, that, thank goodness, turned out to be nothing, hopefully. And we shall see. But I went on to my channel just to play safe to take a look, and I had no strikes against me in any way. So, hi, Kay. Good to see you. Hi, Rita. So, in the end, it turned out to be just fine. But the aggravation that I had during that period of time and what it does, I know they're really horrible. Yeah, and they do say, hi, Melissa. And they do say that hurt people. But once again, I just wish that they could turn it around and bring more positivity into the world instead of negativity. The negativity is just not, I don't know. I've told you before, I had, by the way, Melissa, how's your son doing? Oh, hi, Pam. Good to see you. Um, yeah, I don't know what it was. Well, it was going to bring that person the ability to get in and possibly, well, I'm sure, and create some havoc with my channel. Maybe recreate my channel or try to, or maybe use the stuff. Who knows? Oh, good. I'm so glad he's much better. I don't know what's happening with Gina, just that she asked for our prayers, so I certainly gave it to her, but she obviously didn't want to share what it was yet. So I think we need to respect that and wait for her to want to share. So I think we all are certainly here. I hope it's not her mom also. I thought of that. Hope her mom is okay. Hope everything with the move is okay. But I don't think she'd ask for prayers for that. So, but you never know. You really never know. Um, I went out to lunch today. You know, I'm feeling so guilty because Jackie is insisting that I go with them for lunch once a week and she pays for my lunch. And it really makes me feel terrible because that's not who I am. But she, you know, she said she really wants me to be able to join them. And it's such a good thing for me because it gives me a couple of hours when I just don't think about all the other stuff. And I'm kind of laughing in a way. I'm laughing at myself too because they talk about how, isn't that nice? Really very, very sweet. And she's very giving that way. She always has been, you know, she'll share and yeah. So yeah, that's, she would hate these meals. God forgive me, she would really hate them. But, oh, hi, Evie, I didn't see you come in. Um, but it was nice. So, yes, there is no question I would do the same thing. There is absolutely no question. While we were there having lunch, they had a huge group come in for, they said it was a party, but it looked as if, I don't know, I don't think it was a funeral, but I think they were celebrating the life of somebody who had passed, or a Lindt chocolate bar. I have to tell you, I have been so stressed lately. Those Lindt chocolate bars that I bought, I ate an entire one today. On the bar, it said there absolutely are. On the bar, it says that it's, I think, 4.5 servings. I had the whole bloody bar. And it looks so good because when they talk about the calories and everything, um, oh, don't make me laugh. So, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I wanted to tell you, I wanted to tell you also that I started, I keep trying to, no, it's not even the serving. I'm so sick of the food. This is really TMI, but you know that I share everything with you, so I will share this as well. Definitely TMI. Even my stool smells like those meals. It's got, it's that processed food smell. It really is. It's a very bizarre thing. When I get to the point, and I say when, please God, when I get to the point that I can actually afford myself, I want to eat whatever the heck I want to eat, whenever the heck I want to eat it. And it's really, I mean, it's amazing. But Jackie is, she does some really good baking, and her husband was an incredible chef for a very long time, good as a laxative. Oh, that's another story, but I will not go there. Anyway, so in my quest to make $1.50 here and $2.50 there and whatever, and have it all add up to maybe $100, um, I tried all these different venues. So the latest one that I tried was Mercari. And Mercari is interesting because I had to get used to the way that it works, and I'm getting used to it a little bit. What I like about it is that there's much more instant gratification in the sense that people people don't they they like the stuff much faster. They react to the stuff. So there seem to be a lot of people looking on the app, and they also seem to sell more of the higher priced items. So I'll wait and see what happens. So far, nothing that I put on there has sold. I only started with it yesterday, maybe the day before, I don't remember. But it's not as labor intensive. You put the stuff on there, and I guess people look at it, like it, share it, whatever, make comments on it, possibly buy it, whatever. Now, they only charge the seller 10%, whereas Poshmark does 20%, but they charge more for the shipping. And they recommend, as do most of the sites, that the seller pay the shipping. Well, I recommend that the sites pay the shipping, because everybody who wants us to pay the shipping, it's like the little bit that we eke out of each sale, they're like, give it back to the buyer. The buyers will like it so much better, and they'll buy from you more often or faster if you don't charge them shipping. Well, that's a really nice concept. The problem with it is that what you charge for the shipping is way higher than what they charge on Poshmark. So it's six of one, half dozen of another. It really is. How it's going to play out, I have no clue. Um, I really like Poshmark in a way, and it also frustrates the hell out of me because it really is, it's a job. Facebook Market? Yeah, yeah. I really should try that with some things. I had tried it with a few things. It is absolutely ridiculous. And once again, when they talk about, and they do this on all the sites except Poshmark, and I find this really interesting. Poshmark has a lot of buyers. Apparently, Poshmark buyers are accustomed to paying the shipping. It is not an issue. They just do it. They don't have that as an option that I'm aware of. Yeah, I think it's absolutely crazy. If they know that those are the rules of the game and they want to play that game, they play by the rules. So all the sites who don't know how to make it work tell us as sellers that we should absorb it. Yes, I would be worried also, Melissa, about somebody coming to the house. I would want to meet them someplace on neutral ground, which would mean I have to carry this stuff, which is also an issue. But um, it is limiting it to the area. But it's also frightening because you don't know who you're dealing with. You can have a crazy person come into your house, and I only let crazy people that I know into my house, not the crazy people I don't know. So I think I would definitely meet them someplace outside. But once again, I think it's really funny that all of these venues, Etsy does it too. Etsy is constantly badgering that you should not charge shipping, that, you'll do better if you don't charge shipping. And it's like, whoa, you take money from it. The people who create the thing take money from it. There are all kinds of little fees that nickel and dime you to death, and they want to take that you the little bit that you make, and they mommy swap. Ah, um, so they want to take that and they want to take it away from you, and then why bother to do it in the first place? Because let me tell you, it's labor intensive, and what you make is very, very little. You have to do a lot of volume to have it do anything at all. It makes me really value my real estate career. It really does. I so wish I could be doing that, but for some reason, God wants me on a different road, at least for now. So I have to understand that there is a reason for it, and I don't know what it is. I don't see the forest for the trees, but it is what it is. It looked like a drug sale drop off. That's funny. Um, yeah, you can, but yeah, I know. But then you're really charging very high. I'm more of a I'm very open. I'm in the category of really honest. Oh, so do I, Marla. I would be so happy because oh, it would make a huge difference. It would just make a huge difference. I wish it would. I really wish it would. The roller coaster that I'm on is not fun. It really is not fun. Yeah. Yeah, but maybe the ones who do, Patty, are doing it to clear out their closets rather than to make money. Because, unfortunately, I have to make, I don't, it's not even a living, it's a joke. But I need to make some money so that I can survive. And I'm working really hard to do it. So, yeah, there are some great bargains on there. And even when they're not great bargains monetarily, there are some really good values there as well. And there were really some very wonderful things that are sold. I mean, I wound up selling a bathing suit on there, and I think I sold it for $70, and but it was a bathing suit that was a miracle suit that was worth a whole heck of a lot more. So the person who bought it did well. I know, but Sandy, how else do you grow a business if you don't grow the business? I am wedged between a rock and a hard place. I really am. I have to trust that I am being led someplace. Lord knows I'm trying. Lord knows I'm working my butt off. I don't know. Exactly. Exactly. And most of the things in my closet have tags on them. I did actually get something. I don't know if anybody saw it. I wanted to show you the actual item, but I don't see it close to me. So I will see if I can find it on my store so I can show it to you, because I thought it was kind of nice. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, this is it. Oh, swell. I guess I don't have a good enough connection. Oh, there it is. This is it. Oh, thanks a lot. I really like this. I've had it for quite a while. I don't know how well you can see this, but it's kind of a really pretty piece. It's, a simulated diamond kind of thing. It comes with teardrop earrings. So I kind of liked that. Um, I'm trying everything. I'm trying everything because I don't know who my buyer is. Yeah, actually, you know something? You just gave me an idea. I'm an idiot. I should try to see if I can find more of these and sell those. I bought it a long time ago, though. I really did. Sell it? I want it. I don't, I don't want to, I'm not selling everything. I mean, I'll sell it if I can buy more, but I don't want to give up everything that I like. Yeah, it really is nice. I have a few. Yeah, they probably would. It really is oh, my hair looks like hell now, but it really is pretty. And I have a couple. It's in, you can't tell, it's two different colors. Headbands are so popular. That's actually not a bad idea. And it would be easy to send because it's really lightweight and small. When I had the bundle, my buyer who bought a bundle, 250? I can't sell it for 250. I wouldn't make a dime. I would lose money. I paid more than that. Yeah, it is. It is what it is. Um, yeah, oh, what I started to say, oh, okay, thanks, Melissa. What I started to say was that oh God, outbid. Um, oh, I lost my train of thought again. Shoot. Uh, totally forgot. Oh, about the bundle. When she bundled the stuff that she was getting, it was, she had bought 3 handbags, large ones, and a pair of shoes. Now they want you to put everything in one box and it can't weigh more than 5 pounds. If it weighs more, yes, if it weighs more than 5 pounds, you pay the difference. So when they do a bundle, you give them a discount and you are paying part of the shipping and it's supposed to go in one. I couldn't even get it in one box. There was no way I could get it in one box. And none of the boxes was big enough because one of the handbags had handles that didn't bend down. They stood straight up. I didn't want anything to damage the stuff I was sending her. So I really needed to accommodate it in some way. And I was really stressed for about 24 hours until I figured out how to make it happen. But ultimately, I had to buy a box from the post office, and it cost me $3.79 for the box alone. And it was the biggest box that they have. and I had to put the things in on an angle so that nothing happened to those, to the handles. So yeah, too busy working on your stuff. Hi, Lauren. So they gave me one label, so I had to contact them and ask them for a second label. So that worked out, and it was really interesting because I mean, so far, thankfully, I'm getting good reviews. So I've gotten only 5-star ratings, so I'm grateful for that, except for the one person who created all that havoc for me in the beginning. But again, it's a lot of stress trying to do it right, and adding to the huge issue I have with too much stuff in the house. So now I brought a whole slew of additional stuff in the house. So I can't seem to win for losing. I have to tell you, by the way, one of the things that I thought was nice, and maybe it's good now on Poshmark as well, but on Mercari, let me just type it in a second. Apparently, they also sell things like stuffed animals. The second label had, yes, oh, thank God, I hope not, have the discount. Oh no, they told me this that they would make a one-time accommodation for me to give me the second label. So I didn't get charged extra for that. I only paid for the box on that. So that worked out. But as I say, it was a one-time thing. So I love that she bought the stuff. And I know in the future never to get a handbag that doesn't have handles that fold. And obviously, if somebody buys 4 or something like that, it's hard because I lost my Mercari thing. I wanted to just show you. I had I had bought something. Oh, I keep doing this. This is stupid. Sorry about that. Yes, that was good. So, go away. I keep trying to do this and it's not happening. Oh my God. This is bad. I keep trying to show you my Mercari. Stop it. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now I can do it. This was the first item that I put up on Mercari. And there's a story to this, which I will tell you as soon as I can. Oh, Lord. I can't show it to you now. It's just not working. Oh, my God. Maybe I can if I do it this way. Oh, it won't let... Mercari doesn't let you show it sideways? No, it's not letting me. It's not really letting me show this animal, but I have this polar bear that I had gotten for my grandson, the older one, when he was a baby. Oh, here's a much better picture of it. Okay, it's the cutest thing. It's 18 inches, it's big. It really is big. So it's a great thing. And they sell that kind of stuff, and I was absolutely shocked. So I have a couple of stuffed animals that I'm putting on there too. But until people actually buy the stuff, isn't that cute? Until people actually buy it, I have more clutter. I have bags and bags. You think I could put it on Posh? So yeah, I might do that. I do believe though, it looks as if he never did anything, because when I got the stuffed animals, my daughter-in-law had decided, you don't sell that often? Oh, yeah. Um, my daughter-in-law didn't want anything in the crib with him, so he never had any of the stuff. I wound up using it a few times in, in staging. So if I made a bed, I would put the stuffed animal on the bed as if it were part of their lifestyle. The other thing that I had gotten, and I'll have to show that to you when I take the pictures of it, there was, I could not resist. It's a teddy bear. It's huge. It's even bigger than the polar bear. And he has one thumb in his mouth. I thought it was the cutest thing I ever saw. And he never touched that. It is absolutely pristine. The truth is, they're so soft. I really actually like petting them occasionally. They're just so soft. You know, it's the kind of thing when life treats you really badly, and if you were a kid, you would put your thumb in your mouth and suck on it. I want to pet those little stuffed animals, but it will be good to get all that stuff out of the house. I'm really good at getting stuff out if somebody else can use it. I hate getting rid of things and wasting them. It really bothers me, and I know it's a sickness, but it does. So, yeah. And don't forget, those of you who have the patience to do it at some point, when you have time. Oh, that's funny. I have my security blanket, right? But when you, yes, I did. I did. I loved that top. I didn't understand why. I did actually, I did lower the price today. Yeah, it just bothered me to waste anything. But yeah, exactly. And that was just such an issue. So these things were never used, and it was kind of amazing, but I couldn't bring myself to get rid of them. I just couldn't. And now, of course, my grandson's 18. I could give it to him to take to college with him. Yeah. So it really was. But I am glad that I kept it and didn't get rid of it. And I'll be very happy now if somebody buys it and they get pleasure out of it. So that'll be good. I find that when people do buy the things, I'm really so happy because I feel like somebody else is going to enjoy it. And yeah, yeah, no, that's definitely hard if you're not, I'm sure you're right. He is a softie. He's a sweetheart. He really is. My daughter-in-law had put up a little video today of him. He's on a golf vacation apparently, and he was on the golf course and he was, I guess, teeing off. And just watching him, he looks like a pro. Yeah. Yes, he may give it to a girlfriend. You're right. You're right. But I think somebody will get joy out of it. When that Charlotte Russe top sold today, I was so excited for the person who's getting it because I have loved that top from the moment I found it. And I thought it is so nice looking that somebody's going to really be happy in that thing. So I was just delighted that she got it. And I wish that their system was a little bit different. I couldn't figure out how to get in touch with her and just say to her, I'm so happy for you that you got that. I think you're going to just love it. So we'll see. I have to send that out tomorrow. And I was kind of hoping maybe somebody would buy something else, but they didn't yet. And it's funny, Lauren, after I saw the teacup stuff, I have a bunch of teacups. I actually have two teacups that were made in England with the matching saucers and with a creamer and a teapot. It was not no, well, I guess it was, I don't know if you'd consider it an offer. What it was they said they had that closet clearance thing today. So I reduced the price on a number of items, and this was one of the prices I reduced. I didn't reduce it by much because there wasn't much room in it. It was already low, but within a few minutes, she was one of the likers. I didn't send it to likers, but she was one of the likers, and I was just really excited for her that she got it. There are a few more pieces on there that I'm going to be thrilled when somebody gets, because I'm going to feel as if they're going to have something happy, something nice, something really, really attractive. I'm on countdown with the stuff that I bought. I'll give it another 2 weeks tops, not even 2 weeks. It's a week and a half before I have to start returning the stuff if it doesn't start to sell. So we'll see. Yes, they are notified. I can? Oh, okay, because I would love to. I really would love to. That would be great. What I started to, oh God, I just lost it again. Oh, nuts. Just lost it again. Oh, what I started to say before was, if any of you has the patience, because I had said it when there were just a few people on, that I would appreciate it if a few of you or some of you can just take a look at the Etsy store when you have time. And yeah, just look at, I put in a whole slew of um, new designs. And I just want to know what you think of them, just the designs themselves. Nothing, nothing more than that. Guns. Yeah, there's another one. The one that I put in, I didn't realize, I forgot the name of it, but it was apparently a well-known name, and it's selling for a lot. Do you like the totes? I liked the totes. I thought they came out looking nice. And I know Myra said she loves hers, that it was a really good quality. So I wanted to do that. I also just started to do fanny packs. So I only designed 2 fanny packs so far, but it was fun. It was fun doing it. So just, again, curious. But, oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what stuff we were referring to. Gund, yeah, I forgot the name of the other one. Yeah, I also did a number of shorts. The new designs are on the Etsy store. That is it's Etsy.com, and the store is Best You by Design altogether. Right. Those were the stuffed toys also. I'll tell you the name of this one. It's apparently also a name that, it's called what was that? How do I make the designs meet at the seams? Um, I tweak it and tweak it. I try to make it meet as well as I can. It does most of the time. Occasionally it's a tiny bit off, but that's in any design with anything, depending upon the design. The name of the polar bear it's America We, I don't know if it's America We Go or America We Go. And apparently this was a very popular brand, and it's got a number, and they are, I just think he's cute as hell. I mean, look at him. He's really adorable. He just makes me smile. Look at his face. I want to take him to bed with me. He's just so cute. This is the guy I was staging guest room beds with. Look at that. Doesn't he look like he's looking up at you? I thought he was just so cute. I love his face too. And you're gonna love yeah, you're gonna love the face of the other one when I get to finally take the photographs of it. Yeah, I'm such a sucker for all that stuff. I really am. I'm such a mush at heart. I really am. I wish I could be tougher. I really do. I just wish I could. But it is what it is. We are who we are, and that's it. Oh, yes. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, and I do love the polar bear thing, which reminds me, I also want to start designing me. That's funny. That yeah. I want to start designing some, I want to do some designs for little kids. So I want to do things like polar bears and turtles and all kinds of animals that I think the parents might like for the kids. So it's kind of fun. It's good that I got back to it because there was something about the process that totally relaxes me. Not while I'm working on it sometimes, because if I can't figure out how to make something work exactly, it's frustrating, but yeah, I think the kids' clothes definitely will be, and people do seem to love to get their kids stuff. I also have to add more of the phone cases on the Etsy store. So it's getting rounded out a little bit, but it's all a process. There are not enough hours in the day, and the workload that I have in my house, there are days where I cannot even start it because it's so overwhelming. Unicorn, yes, and unicorns are very popular. That's what they're selling for. I checked out other prices and they were all selling in that range. Yeah, I mean, once again, it goes back to what they charge me, and there has to be some profit in it. Believe me, it's not a lot. It's really not a lot. But yeah, that's what they're selling for. That was a really cute video, Sandy. What was it that he was driving her crazy about? Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm definitely, uh, yeah. I definitely love this too. I have another one that is the same kind of a look, but different. It's in blue and white. I had bought a few of them. It was a long time ago, but I think it's a good idea if I can find them again. I'll try to buy some and then see if I can sell those. Um, Maybe it'll work. Maybe it will not. I'm not sure. uh, yeah, we don't know because I don't understand the language. Oh, the quality is fabulous. Yeah, I read all the reviews on it. Yes, exactly. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, they all the reviews said the quality was really great on it, so I was happy for that. And it's always worth trying something new. It'll either work or it won't. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to have uh, all different places that I can possibly do something on, so that maybe a little maybe a little something will oh, is that the case? Oh, son of a gun. Listen, probably wouldn't be the first time. Okay, on that note, tis what it is. Um, I'm getting so many likes on my Badgley Mishka shoes. These these shoes are so gorgeous. They really are gorgeous. I was so happy that they didn't have them in my size. Because I might have been tempted to keep them, although I'll never be able to wear a heel like that again. I actually put on real shoes for the past several days. It's the tiniest little wedge. I mean, the wedge is like this high, tiny, tiny, and it's a sandal, and it really grips my foot well. So I'm so happy to be in actual shoes and not sneakers because it's the first time since the surgery. Would you believe that in a month it will have been a year? It's hard to believe. They do look like bridal shoes. They do. Yeah, they definitely could be warned for that. They could be warned for some kind of a, obviously a very dressy affair. Um, but yeah, they do definitely look like that. They're ivory and they're gorgeous. They're just gorgeous. It's and my price is the lowest price on them of any of the ones I saw out there that were new. There were lower prices on ones that were exactly Cinderella. Bug. Yes, haven't I though, Myra? I mean, considering I should be so grateful. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, that's what I started to say before. David's coming in next week. So he will be here, I think he said from Wednesday to Saturday. So it winds up being an even shorter time than I thought it was. But I will get to see him, and I'm hoping I get to see him twice. I'm hoping that he'll do a little video with me. Oh, he said there was a bug? Oh, he told her she had a bug on her? Oh, yeah. I just absolutely love shoes. When I was overweight, I didn't feel as if I looked good in anything, but my legs still looked okay. So if I wore pretty shoes, I felt as if I had some redeeming feature. So it was kind of nice when I was able to do it, but now I can only look at them and say it's amazing. I could wear those up until a year ago. And now I just pray to God that I don't fall on my face. Yeah, I knew that was what you meant to say. I never wore shoes like that in my entire life. Never. It's amazing. It really is amazing. But I bought a number of them before the surgery because they were having a huge sale on Payless, and I wound up getting them. So it is what it is. I mean, we have to accommodate the changes. Oh, that's why she was smacking herself. Aw, I have to tell you, I almost, I mean, I remember when I was a kid, my older, my older brother decided to, um, yeah, right. My older brother decided to kill a fly, and my younger brother was very young at the time. Maybe he was 4. Aw. And Marty, my older brother, had trapped the fly under the shade by the window, and he kept kind of touching the shade all around it, and he finally hit the spot on the shade where it was. The fly fell down dead, and my younger brother Steve ran. Unfortunately, he ran down the hall, and the front door was open, and his head hit the metal of the door, and we actually almost lost him. He was bleeding from his nose for 3 days where they couldn't stop it. It was the scariest, scariest thing. It was terrifying. And it was just, you know, oh, that's funny. Listen, was she planning on getting a Frosty anyplace? Oh, actually, I think they were having Frosties on sale. It was either last week or this week. I seem to remember seeing a commercial for it that you could get a Frosty for 50 cents. Just what I need. I am being so bad with sugar. I am really a sick person. It's not smart. It's just not smart. Uh, it is what it is. One of these days I'll be good, but I don't think I'll still be on Earth when that time comes. So it is what it is. So there is some chocolate left because I bought so much, but not a lot. I probably have 2 or 3 bars left. That's it. I'm just Yeah. Is there anything that anybody particularly would like to talk? 5.9, that's good. That really is good. I started at 5.8, or I don't remember if it was 5.7, 5.8, or 5.9 when I first came out of Coke slushies. Yeah. Um, when I first came out of the hospital, but it's gone up. It was 6 something, and I'm just being bad. I really am. I used to love one of my favorite things, but then again, I loved sundaes. I loved um, uh, ice cream sodas. It's funny you should mention it, Myra. Linda's really depressed, and she goes through this sometimes when she's really depressed, where I know, and it's wonderful. I wish I had self-control. When she does that, she also gets very reflective in a negative way. And she was telling me how terrible she feels putting all of it on me with everything that I'm going through. And I said, that's okay. That's what friends are for. And I'm here. And she started to tell me how bad she felt that she hasn't been there for me since I got home from the hospital. And I said, it's just something that you have not been able to do. And she said, but I really should have done it. And I told her, I said, in the beginning, I felt hurt, but I had to recognize, as I think we all have to recognize, that people can only care about us the way that they know how to. They can't necessarily care about us in the way in which we want to be cared for. Oh, yeah. I mean, she's been going through a difficult time lately. But this is not unusual. She goes through it. She takes her medications. I don't know if they have to switch her medication, but she gets really depressed, and she's really down on her roommate right now. And I know that that is indicative of her feeling really depressed because she's very close to him and has been for many, many years. So, yeah, she is aware of it, but it's hard. And, for me, looking forward to going taking that road and making a pit stop at her house is a little bit scary when she's going through this kind of thing, because the last thing I need is something to bring me down. I try very, very hard to keep my spirits elevated, and it's not easy. And she is on antidepressants, or I don't know, she's on a number of different things. I don't know. Aw. Yeah, I had dogs that did that, Sandy, where they would shake in the rain. But I know she's on Klonopin, and I forget the other stuff. I don't remember. So, yeah, but it stops working after a while, I think. She did acupuncture for a while, and she said it really helped her for a while. And she just gets that place, that dark, dark place. I think they sometimes do, Patty, because I think they talk about it all the time about those meds making people depressed. And they talk about some of the meds she does. She does. She actually just went recently. I don't even remember what she told me that they said. And the thing is, she does massage helps. Yeah, that actually sounds good to me. Yeah. I hope for her sake that she comes out of it soon, because I feel as if she misses so much. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, Sandy. It's going to be hard for both of us. It really is. I don't know how it's going to work out. And being with her roommate is difficult. Yeah. Yeah, I think massage is a great thing. So, oh, that's funny. So now not only do I get constant messages from Poshmark, but now I'm getting them from Mercari also. And apparently anything you look at on Mercari, they think you want, so they keep telling you if they reduce prices on it or whatever. She needs something to release endorphins. So what could do that? What could do that for? I, but she's been a depressed person ever since I know her. But she was she would have the best parties years ago. She really, a good laugh, I know that. I was going to say that before, but it's hard to get her to laugh because she's so depressed. Occasionally, I can make her laugh, but it's only for a minute. Exercise? Yeah, right. She wouldn't exercise. She's not, she told me she does some kind of exercise in the shower. I don't know what she does, but yeah, I have to tell you, I I love the exercise that I do in the physical therapy. I really do. They stopped working around 10 years. Yeah. It's definitely difficult, and I feel for her, and I try to talk her out of it and I try to cajole her out of it, but it's really hard. Oh, Lauren, I love the exercise so much. At the end of my sessions, I always do the step now. No, she wouldn't do it. No way. Yeah, vitamin D3. I take vitamin D3 when I remember, which is most of the time, but I actually didn't take it today. I forgot to take it today. No, she said she's always been this way. Yeah. I started to do, I mean, I'm doing the bicycle now at physical therapy. Yeah. And I also, because I had to wait for the physical therapist, I had to kill some time. I also used that bicycle where you do it with the arms. So I did that. And of course, my step, I'm doing the step um, as well. And that's in addition to all the other exercise things I do. I really pray that I'm able to continue using it as as my gym, and that I can go there because I would love to keep up with the exercises. I think it's so good for me. I really just think it's so good for me. Next thing I want to try to do is the elliptical machine. Yeah, they have been trying. I know that they have been trying. I was very low on vitamin D. I know. I've thought about that too, Sandy. I'm scared to death of that. And I know that she can get, she doesn't like it. She thinks she likes animals. She doesn't like animals. She never liked dogs. She says she likes cats, but she doesn't really. Um, she had birds, and that's another whole long story. But I worry terribly about the dogs because if I leave, she'll yell and scream at them and scare the hell out of them. And they're going to be in a constant state of tension. And it's going to be so hard for them to begin with, not having the backyard to run around in. By the way, my yard looks so good since I have that guy coming. It's wonderful. Um, yeah. They have such a good time in the backyard, they really do. And this guy is doing such a nice job. And he's such a pleasant man. I mean, he's not doing anything special. He's, I'm not paying for a lot of the extra stuff because I can't. Um, but it looks so good. Really? Really? I have this fungus toenail, but since I'm going to the podiatrist, it's really, I was taking this off as if these were my glasses, and I was going to put them on to look at my toe. The toe is sort of almost normal, I think. Um, that's another thing. He told me that I could get my toenails polished. The problem is I can't reach down to my toenails, so I can't polish it myself. I need to invent a very long toenail brush. um, and I can't get a pedicure. I've never had a pedicure in my whole life in sunny Hawaii. Yes, bring it with me to the podiatrist. Is not gonna do my toenails. Me and Linda. uh, yeah. What my vitamin C was. Holy rot. Yeah. What good is he? Right. Yeah. He uses that thing that it's like a sander, sanding off the top layer of that toenail. And he cut back. I had this ingrown toenail, so he cut that all the way back. So I said to him, "Are they going to be normal at any point?" And he said to me, "No." He said, they're long gone." He said, "But we can keep it looking okay." So I would love to have my toenails polished. I used to like a Dremel, exactly like a Dremel, and that thing gets so heated up. Let me tell you, it hurts. It really hurts when he does it. And now that the nail is really small, it's harder. I'm due to go back the beginning of July. Yeah, I really love the sun. I don't like to lie in the sun. My husband used to love that. Aw, the same. My husband used to be one of those people who, when we would go to the beach, remember the days of the reflectors? And he would put that, what was that red stuff on that, oh, you do? Yeah, that's what he does on the fungus toe. Wow. It was iodine. He used to put that, and he would just lay there, and he was like, it's like he was on a spit. He would rotate himself over time. Band de Soleil, remember that? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I had a picture, I don't know what happened to it, of us at the beach. And remember the days, I think it was right around the time, I want to think it was the movie North by Northwest, Grace Kelly, where she's riding in the convertible and she has the scarf wrapped around her head and tied behind her back. Remember that? I had that kind of a look. There I was with my bathing suit. It was windy that day at the beach, and I had the scarf tied around my head. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. The battery is low and I forgot to plug it in. Let me let me plug this in. Yeah, it does. Let me plug this in so the battery doesn't go wonky on me. There we go. Oh dear. Look at my brows. They are disgusting. I can't find my, wow, I could do those really heavy brows that the YouTubers do. Tea tree essential oil. Mm. He was put on an antibiotic? Really? I was on so many antibiotics, it did nothing for mine. Walking plus sunshine. Yeah, and you know, I really probably should walk well, yeah, I probably should. I still don't feel 100% secure walking. Apple cider vinegar kills. Oh, let me tell you, nothing kills the fungus on the toes like the coconut oil. When I was using the coconut oil on it, it was totally disappearing, but you had to keep using it every night. And of course, I didn't. So I had a whole section of nail that was growing out perfectly normal. Yeah, right. I'll also be all alone if I fall back there, and I've got to give up my, I've fallen and I can't get up thing. I've got to call them. I haven't called them yet because I told you it's like 44 something a month. Soaking feet in it. Yeah, no, it's amazing. Truly, the coconut oil was unbelievable with the fungus. Linda already told me, she has told me this many times. I don't walk dogs, so you'll have to walk your dogs. The stage that I'm at this point, and the stage that they're at, they've been acting really strange for quite a while now, and they could go in and out. Coconut oil is the most curative thing next to the castor oil. The vinegar. I mean, my dogs go out, they come back in, they want to go out 10 minutes later. They're just not being themselves. I don't see it working with Linda either. I'm not thinking of it long term at all, Denise. I just was thinking of it short term to give me a chance to get out of the house, figure out what I have to work with so that I'll know what I can do or not do. And I was hoping that maybe if I stayed there for a little while, I could even put a little money back if I can only get something to work with my work. There are so many factors. And then I have to pray. Not one of the boys. One of the boys is not. No. No, I'll be out after it sells, but I need to get it sold as quickly as I can, which is, it's such a monumental task. Even if I were one able-bodied person of my age, it's a monumental task. But being the way that I am and doing everything myself, it's hard. It's really hard. There are days when I think about what I have to accomplish that day, and I wind up not being able to do anything because it's so overwhelming that I just feel as if I can't do it. So I'll kind of back off and do nothing for a while. It's not necessarily fun. It really is not necessarily fun. Oh, somebody else likes my Coach bag on Mercari. I just listed it. I don't know if it was, yes, it is overwhelming. I don't know if I have it on there for 1 day or 2 days. I don't remember. But I got 5 likes on it already. And what I love about Mercari as opposed to Poshmark. I have 5 likes on it. I've had 53 views. It tells you how many views you have on each item, and I love that. I really love that. So that's good. It is overwhelming. It's overwhelming at any stage, but it's really overwhelming now. And I just don't know how I'm going to physically accomplish it. The actual move, I'm going to have to hire somebody to do all the packing of whatever there is. And all of that, I can't do it. I know. Isn't that wonderful about Mercari? I do like that. I wish they had that on Poshmark. It would give you a clue. Well, I had heard of Mercari because I watch a lot of videos, and a lot of them, I'm going to have to have a storage unit for the things that I'm keeping until I actually make whatever move I make. Because I won't be able to bring much of anything to Linda's house. She's already telling me that the woman who's been living there since last October and is moving is leaving her furniture. Do they give discounts on shipping? No, what you do is you can pay the shipping as a seller, or the buyer pays the shipping, and their shipping is nuts. But I had heard, because I started watching more videos on it, that their shipping went up tremendously. They said it doubled recently. Their shipping is literally easily twice as much as Poshmark, and I think that's totally nuts. I think it's absolutely totally nuts. It makes no sense. Why if Poshmark can do it, why can't Mercari? Unless Poshmark is so much bigger and they have a better deal with the post office. Because apparently with Mercari, they often give the buyer an option of whether to use USPS or UPS. It's their draw. Yes, it is. Yes. Oh, hi. I'm glad you were able to make it. Well, but Mercari is, I am told, possibly better for the more expensive items. I have some items that are sitting on Poshmark, and I can't afford to let them sit. So I want to see if they can sell faster. Oh, there's another wonderful thing about Mercari. I wish you could kind of put them all together and make an app that does everything, the best of what they all do. The other thing, I would do Poshmark first. It's very easy. Yes, I think they have a really good deal with the post office. Yes, absolutely. I would try Poshmark. You can always branch out. Let me go to the Mercari thing again. The other thing that I love about Mercari is that it will show you what's sold in the last 10 minutes. And when you look at items, it tells you when it sold, and it tells you how long it was listed. That's really good information to have because it makes it so much easier. No, I don't think they are. Which interfaces? Oh, you're talking about Poshmark? Poshmark interface is very user-friendly. Apparently, though, a lot of people love dealing with Mercari. I don't know enough about it yet. I'm brand new to it. I cannot speak on it yet, but I'm curious to see. But I can tell you, for example, that, well, let me get off this first and come back to it because I'm not sure. No, the necklace that I put on tonight has only had 2 views. My ruby red slippers have had 4 views. I've had 7 views of the burnout top. Oh, very smart. My Levi's, yes. My Levi's got 11 views. Oh, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. My Soriel bag, my Italian leather bag, has gotten 8 views. I put that one on, I think, last night. One of my rings has had 13 views. The other ring has had 14 views. I have a number of likes. My I have 5 likes on my Coach bag. Um, and I have 4 likes on my polar bear. So, yeah, that's phenomenal that you lost that much weight. That is really great. Yeah, they do have some very nice clothing. They really do. They have some lovely, lovely things. There are so many sellers there with with really pretty clothes. A lot of them with tags. Even the ones without, they seem to be in really good condition. Most of the things that I look at. So I'm impressed. What I hate about it, excuse me, I hate having to share the things over and over again. It just takes too much time. The polar bear is on the Mercari site. Manish Chandra, right. Right. Very, very smart person. What a great thing that he started. And he's making a lot of money. A lot of money. It's become an absolutely huge, huge venue. Very clever. Really, very clever. And yeah, I mean, there are some good. I keep watching. Listen, I have said before, sensible eating, high protein, very, very low sugar and carbs. That's it. All breads from scratch. Oh, that's nice. They only take 10% at Mercari. That's why I decided to try it. How do you find my items on Mercari? What is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. Wait a second. What the hell? Oh, it was a little tiny moth. It is now a dead moth. I don't like to kill things, but I don't like moths in my house. How do you do it? How do you find it? I am not sure how you find it. I would say go to Mercari and just put in, is there any way to find my stuff in particular? I'm not sure how that works. I don't know if is let me see. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar enough with it yet. Let me look at my profile and see if it says. I don't know. But if you go to Mercari and put in stuffed polar bear, see if I'm sure it'll come up. Yes, I know. What's worth the price? The price of what? The bread machine or what? I guess I missed a little bit when I was trying to find the answer. Oh, Dave's bread. I am having this issue with clearing my throat because I had a big hunk of chocolate right before I got on. I'm so bad. It's $5 a loaf. Listen, if it's something healthy, it's a good thing. That really is. I mean, we definitely all need healthier stuff. Well, some of us are really good about it. Oh, I hear you. Um, I have no idea. I think they give you an option, but that could have been one of the other sites. Let me see if it says how you, I don't know. Um, if you go to buy, I'm going to buy and see what it says. Oh, it's just showing all the items. And it shows you the latest items that come on. Then they show you to shop by category. Oh, whole grain with tons of seeds. I love seeds. I had such good bread today at the restaurant. I ate 3 slices. OMG. I cannot tell you. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I'm loving this. They also sell canisters. I have canisters that I want to sell. I could sell them on Mercari. I would have to be sure they didn't break though, and those things are heavy if you're going to pack 4 canisters, so it's going to cost a lot for shipping. Oh, I'm going to have to buy a scale because you have to measure things. You have to weigh things, so then they'll know what kind of a label to issue for you so that you can get paid. Apparently, they have their label with the tracking and all of that. They have these canisters on for $82. I love the canisters that I have here. I have no need for them. And it's once again the same thing. I can't just get rid of it. But if somebody else would love it and they're in perfect condition, so that would be good. I'm not ready for that, huh? Venmo is owned by PayPal? Uh, oh, really? Yeah, but it's supposed to be, they specify that it shouldn't be a cooking scale. Apparently, it's different, a cooking scale and a scale for postage. I have no idea. I don't know enough about it. But it's amazing. They sell everything. They really sell everything. I mean, look at this. Oh, that's a labradorite crystal that they're selling. What, a 5-pound labradorite crystal. Wow, for $150. It was just posted 2 hours ago on Mercari. Amazing. Recently viewed. They have, oh, son of a gun. I have no idea how you did that. But thanks a lot. Oh, it's a postage scale. Oh, okay. That will weigh up to 20 pounds. Yeah. They have Apple laptops and things listed. They had one that sold earlier today for about $248, and they said it was in really good condition. They said there was one tiny little ding in the top corner of the case. But the Apple stuff is so expensive. If I had known about this when I still had money and I needed a computer, I would have done it. I really would have done it. It's amazing. They have loads of that stuff. They have all kinds of jewelry. They have good quality jewelry. They have real jewelry on here. They have something from K Jewelers for $17.25. They have another ring for $9.50. They have Kate Spade. They've got, well, yeah. And you know what else I like about Mercari? It's very easy when you want to list something and you want to have an idea of what to charge for it. It is very easy to access the sold stuff. It's much more user friendly than the one on Poshmark for that. It's really, really good. And they show you all the sales. And as I say, because they show you the sales, they show you how long it was listed, how recently it sold. It's very helpful information. It really is. They're showing me a lot of stuff that is like what I was pricing. So, wow. Is this a diamond ring that's on here? It 5/8 of a carat. They must have a real close up on this. Of course, that looks way bigger than 5/8 of a carat. Like a real estate market analysis, exactly. That's what it's like. So it's really good to have easy access to the information that you need. Um, yeah, I was going to put more of my stuff on, but I kind of wanted to wait a little bit and see how the stuff did that I already put on there. I don't know if they authenticate. They might not. I haven't seen anything about that, so I don't know. But the system seems to be very similar to Poshmark in the sense that when the stuff is sent out, they do the tracking. There's one thing that's a little bit different. They do the tracking the same way, and the buyer has 3 days to respond and give you a rating. If they don't give you a rating in 3 days, they will auto rate it. The app will auto rate it for you so that they can release your money, because they can't release your money until they have have it rated. And then you get to rate the buyer as well. So that's a little bit different, and I thought that that was a good thing. So, yeah, there were a number of things that I really, really, oh, isn't that interesting? I didn't even see this. This is great. For popular brands, they show you, for example, I was looking at Coach to see about how I was priced for my handbag. And it said on Coach, there were 588,554 views last week for Coach. For Badgley Mishka, because I put the shoes on, there were 7,331 views last week for Badgley Mishka. For Free People, there were 226,017 views last week. For Soriel, that Italian leather bag that I put on, there were 1,605 views last week. So you really know what people are looking for, and you have an idea how many people are looking. So that is really, really helpful when you're going to list something, I would think. Yeah. So I think that part of it is really great. As I say, I think each one of the things, there are things I like about my Shopify store. There are things I like about my Etsy store. There are things I dislike about them. There are things I like about Poshmark, and there are things I like about Mercari. And if you could put them all together and have it in one place, that would be a killer, a real killer application. Now, if only I had the wherewithal to create it, I too could be a billionaire. And so it goes. Exactly. I don't know if they tell you how many that sold, but they show you when you look it up. They will show you all the sold items, and they'll show you the recent ones. They'll show you when it sold. You know, they'll show you that it sold 10 minutes ago, an hour ago, a couple of hours ago. I think it's a fascinating system in that way. So, yeah. Yes, yeah, you're right. He certainly could be. But listen, if these apps, if they're smart, because yes, they're making a fortune, but if they want to continue in the direction in which they're going, they really have to listen to the people. I'd have to make it fast because time is against me. Yeah, I don't have the benefit of time. That I'm not sure. I think They might, but I'm really not sure. Somebody else, I was looking at buy, but I'm not sure where I find out. Wow. They had 42,483 views last week for Halloween costumes. Son of a gun. Wow. And at this time of year, yes, you're absolutely right. They did change America. But they hurt so many mom and pop stores. Oh my God. So many stores went out of business. Oh, is that what it said? Yeah, listen, I think most of them, if they're smart, they're going to make it very easy for buyers. They're going to make it very easy for buyers to use any form of payment that they choose to so that they can, reach buyers at their comfort level. Because you have to make them comfortable to have them not only buy, but to come back. I know. I know. Listen, I buy things on Amazon all the time. I haven't lately only because of my issue. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's all these things are really good, and it's so good for us, for those of us who have things to get rid of, that you have a place to do it now that makes it easy for you to do it. I've heard very terrible things about what is that other app where you sell your things? They have those stupid commercials for it, or they used to, where you'd be flying through the air. Yeah. Um, Offer Up, that's the one. Offer Up. Yeah, I think they were saying that was a stupid one or something. I think there are a lot of them, but they always what is it? The cream rises to the top. That there will be the ones that will be the success stories, and the other ones will fall by the wayside, kind of like every other area in life. So it is what it is. But yeah, I'm learning a lot about a lot. Some of it I'm happy to learn, some of it I wish I didn't have to learn. And that is what it is. Oh, okay. So maybe that's why. Yeah, I think when it's local, it's harder. I also find for me with the local stuff that was on Facebook, everybody wanted a tremendous bargain. There is a lot of furniture on offer up. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I would be terrified to have anybody come into my house. There are pieces of furniture I really need to get out of here. Did she? Yeah. I guess, some things are going to work for some people and others will work. It's more like Facebook Marketplace. Yeah. Yeah, I can see where that would be if it's a local kind of thing. I know one of the things they were also selling, used cars. Was that the one? I'm not sure. But it might have been. I'm not sure. I'm starting to get really tired. So I think at this point I'm going to have to think about ending it for tonight. And um, I'm going to do a regular video, I don't know, tomorrow, the next day. I'll probably do, I may even do a get ready with me. This way I can chat about a little of this and a little of that. And I've got to do the dog grooming one as well. And RVs. Yeah, they were selling that stuff. Yeah. I'm going to plan to come back. Well, this is Thursday, so Saturday seems silly. That's too soon. How about if we do Sunday night? Yes, I would definitely meet someplace neutral. Absolutely, if I were doing it. Okay, I'm going to plan on Sunday then. So I'll be back for a live Sunday night. And I'm happy to know that my channel is not going to be closed down. Okay, and I'm going to see what else I can figure out between now and then. And as always, it was wonderful seeing all of you. And I hope you have a great night and have a good couple of days in between. But we're always close anyway, certainly with all the other venues at our disposal. So if I'm not on all the other things too much, it's only because I'm doing all of these other things and I'm working really hard most of the time. Okay, take care, everybody. Have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Talk about that Marinette fill. Oh, okay, I will definitely do that. I actually should talk about the things that I'm still using and not using, because I'm sure you can see there are certain areas where I'm in trouble, but it's because I stopped using that stuff that I had. I am going to have to buy a few things on Ulta or Sephora or something, because I'm letting everything go with the few things that I have not been able to replenish. Okay, good thing to talk about.